we know that there's a yellow alert on. The question still remains, how did Bangalore get so messy? To speak on this, I'm joined today by Jagat Iyer, founder and CEO of Vidphone. Harish Bijur, brand guru, is joining us on the show. And I'm also speaking with Mohan Das Pai, chairman of RN Capital Partners. I want to speak to some of the most prominent voices from Bengaluru because this city, for the country, for the world, is our startup capital. Can you continue to create such immense wealth and intellectual property when your infrastructure is so poor? Jagat Iyer, take us through some of, the horrific experience that Bangaloreans have faced. We know that one life has been lost. We've been seeing all these pictures and videos of billionaires trying to be evacuated on tractors. And of course, that makes for nice headlines. But the fact is, for the ordinary citizen, it's been a complete nightmare, isn't it?
Well, thanks for having me on the show. Look, Bangalore, as everybody knows, is a function of a lot of soft capital, right? We basically have people from all over India who want to come here and who really build a lot of careers here. So I think if we think of ourselves, and I am a native Bangalorean, I'm born, brought up here, but I work with so many people. I studied in Allahabad myself in UP, 4 years at engineering. So, we are all, I think, part of the problem at some level. And I think as an engineer or as somebody who's building a startup, we kind of look at it as a really big opportunity as well, right? I mean, let's kind of solve the problem. But yeah, definitely the pictures are not pleasant and nobody has to go through such horrific situation with their families, right? But look, California has had serious issues with fires. It's again, it's actual Silicon Valley. I say there's no valley here. It would have been worse if there was a valley. We're a Silicon Plateau, right? That's what I like to call Bangalore. But yeah, it's definitely been bad. But I think, unlike coronavirus, again, COVID, many people think it's already over and gone, right? So I speak to people, it's like COVID never happened. But that's, I think, human nature. Hopefully, some people will take it seriously and we can find sustainable solutions.
Jagat, you're comparing, you're comparing what happened in Bengaluru to the California wildfires, and I assume that you're trying to say this is all climate change.
Not really. I think everything is a function of humans interacting with nature. The degree may vary, but typically it's a collaboration between people.
Yeah, I think you're being polite. You're an engineer. Isn't it messed up the way that construction has been done on areas which could have allowed water to pass through? Flooding takes place when there's nowhere for water to go through. This is rampant, senseless construction on display, isn't it?
No one's disputing that. Nobody's disputing that. I totally agree. But that's something that everyone knows. But I think how do we solve the issue is what we're looking at. Yes, we can look at the government. We have, of course, I come from construction, right? So we studied one of the top construction colleges in India. But what I would say is that today, unlike technology or tech startups, of course, there's a lot of government involved. So we need to find better solutions.